Hey, what it do, everybody? Let's get it popping. Let's get it started.
Check it out. Oh, you guys know what you clicked on. That thumbnail right there, man, that piqued your interest and everything. We need to be the ones to talk about it and everything. So which DC TV show that ended and or even got canceled after a single season deserved a second season? Everybody in their life has thought about something like this, has been yelling at the screen, man, what happened? Why ain't they just renew that show and everything? What was the networks thinking? How come we didn't get a second season? It could have been a million different reasons.
Or they were thinking, thank gosh, because that was trash. Don't ever bring it back.
Absolutely.
You know, same way.
Absolutely.
Just off the chain. I mean, way off subject. But have you ever seen the live action Powerpuff Girls trailer that leaked?
Yes.
Everybody in the comments was like, thank gosh. Warner Bros., you did the right thing. Don't ever let this out.
Yeah, it was that and the Wonder Woman TV show. I saw the pilot episode for that.
You talking about all the way back in the day?
No, they redid. They were going to renew. They were doing a new version of Wonder Woman, and it leaked the pilot.
Is that the one where she's like kind of like a secret agent or something like that?
No, was she? It kind of had that vibe, but no.
Like she was like an agent, and she was like in all black leather or something.
No, not that. No. I don't know what that was. But Wonder
It
Woman.
was Wonder Woman.
No, the Wonder Woman. She had pants on. She had the blue pants on and everything. It was just bad. Don't worry, it was bad. And that good thing they didn't release it and they saw it.
Might have to Google it.
But
Is it worth the Google?
no, absolutely
Ought to
not,
be.
because it was terrible. We go ahead.
Just because it's worth the Google don't mean it's good or bad. It just means is it worth looking?
Yes.
Is it worth knowing the information?
No. But you know what is worth watching?
Not powerless.
Nah, check that one out. That didn't deserve a second season.
For Gotham Knights.
Definitely did not. I don't think I made it through. I never finished the first episode of that.
Dang.
That's how bad that was.
I never made it.
I was like, oh wow, they're forcing this. That's interesting. Yeah, I like it.
I never made it past it. Actually, it never made it on my TV at all.
Yeah,
whatsoever.
I couldn't finish the first episode. I was like, yeah, I don't even like this. It went so fast how it happened and everything. And I'm watching the episode and I'm like, yeah, they're forcing all the characters.
Powerless. Actually, out of the four that I'm about to name that shouldn't have done it, you know which one I like the most?
What?
Powerless. At least they tried. It was funny. Or they tried to be funny.
It was it was a comedy, so yeah, they had to try to.
I mean, yeah. Just
the concept was there.
You know, the concept actually changed. The first part of the first iteration of the show was supposed to be just average people dealing with destruction of the homes or property from superhero fights.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be a comedy. It just kind of morphed that way. Like the very start of it, because I remember when they announced like it was going to be a show based on people like an insurance company and dealing with people who have issues going through like trying to rebuild their life after life of destruction. It was like it's supposed to be like I think if I remember right, each one of the each episode was like seemed like a different person's point of view from it.
That would have been interesting.
So like
you would have had to write that one right.
Like this episode would have been like I don't know person A and rebuilding their life and all the stuff they had to go through it. Then another episode you'd introduce a whole nother character going through another situation through a fight.
Okay, then yeah. Glad they actually went the route they did go to.
I kind of like that idea.
I like the idea, but it had to be some excellent writing. It had to be excellent writing, and I don't think they had it in them.
We don't know.
Yeah,
because different writers could have like, oh, you know what? We might need a different writer for this kind of style, and got a different. There's a whole lot of stuff behind it could have happened differently.
Okay, all right.
Now, right about that. None of that because they gave you
they gave you a straight up regular standard network comedy and everything. Also, we had I think we can all agree on Naomi did not deserve.
I tried so hard.
I tried so hard. I came around the same time as Black Lightning was out and everything. So I was like, come on, you guys are.
This was the fall of the CWG.
Y'all are going pro-black. I'm gonna give you a chance, but that was so bad.
She just got introduced in comics, and they try to jump the gun so fast.
They completely jumped.
Like, come on, you gotta let that breathe first. You gotta get
It was one of them situations where they're like, we don't want to follow the comic.
We like, oh,
But we want to.
we just want to have powers in the name, nothing else.
We hoping that this would give us enough leeway. Oh, we got to change some things. They just kept changing as the story was going on. I feel like they had the writers writing, and it was just bad. It was bad. Birds of Prey, definitely, we can all agree.
Before my time.
No, it was just a no.
No, it's not before my time.
No, it was just a no for the season 2. We're not going for that. So,
Was it that bad?
yeah.
I tried to watch it once, and then
It was
I
the
was like,
90s. It was the 90s, and they all had that dark, edgy vibe like The Crow. And yeah, everybody was.
but that's how comics were. Well, not in the '90s, comics were like space age and futuristic and stuff.
Yeah, but in the TV
shows
shows
were all
of
edgy.
the 90s had all that. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, they all
like
had
Buffy the
this-
Vampire.
All had it. That's what they're
Yeah.
all going for. Yeah, yeah. You didn't even look. If you look at it,
I can see from the
you
thumbnail.
can see.
It kind of looked like, you know what it looks like? Charm meets Buffy the
Well, man,
Vampire.
that's exactly what they were going for. That's with the dark edge, and then I think Blade was out around the same, or Blade came out after it, somewhere around that time. But you could see the change, and each one of these shows you the thumbnail, shows you like what they're going for and what network, and then
Thumbnails mean a lot.
yeah, they do and everything. So that comes down to, for us, the final four to pick from is Constantine, Swamp Thing, Watchmen, and The Flash, which was actually ahead of its time in my opinion, but it did the job and everything.
You see, Flash so iconic, he ends up in the other Flash TV show.
One of the
Several times.
That's how good and iconic and much of a great
That
show
kind of makes me
was.
think. Maybe that's the automatic answer. That it became after one season it was already iconic.
But at the same time,
I'm listening.
so did Constantine. They used him on other things too. Once his show,
he
got
joined the Legends.
Yes.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed the Legends.
They put him. He went from being on NBC to CW because his interpretation of that character
It's so great.
was so good that folks were just like, we're not giving you a second season, but
Yeah.
we don't see nobody else playing you. He did a Robert Downey Jr. He did a Robert Downey Jr. Him and the original Flash, they did a Robert Downey Jr. before Flash did a Robert Downey Jr. before. You're so good at Flash, gotta keep you as Flash. We got this other guy, but we don't want to disrespect how good you were.
I mean, that's fair. I guess.
Yeah, that's what happened.
I don't know. I don't know about the Flash. It's before my time, so I can't say that.
But they did.
But Constantine, I know.
Constantine, yeah, he did. And they moved him from one network to the next network. Kept him.
He came as a feature. Like, oh yeah, because I remember they bring him back for Constantine for an episode. Oh yeah, this is great. The next thing you know, he's on the Legends.
Yeah.
And often leaving the team to do some dealing with some stuff that he already messed up earlier.
And then you got Watchmen, which was just.
All right, can I say something about Watchmen?
Yes, you can.
I think Watchmen doesn't deserve a season 2, but not for the same reason the first 4, because it ended how it was supposed to end. Like it was made to be like one season, and that's it. That's why I don't think it deserves. Because if you try, like some stuff, you're like, oh yeah, this was a great one. This was a great episode, and then everybody's like, then it makes do so good and make so much money like a movie or something that even though it had no setup, nothing even thinking about leaving to a part 2. It's like, oh, we got to make some shit happen. Write a script together to make, and like, oh, this is not the same what it was before. I feel like they would do that with Watchmen. So I'm just like, leave Watchmen alone. It's over. It ended perfectly. Ended like I was supposed to end. The story felt great. Everything was right there. Leave it.
Yeah.
If hands a butt, don't touch. Leave it.
Yeah.
Let that season be it.
They meant it to.
Yeah.
He
He said it too.
He did.
That's what I'm saying. No, don't second season that.
Okay. And then there's Swamp Thing, which, for those who don't know,
It got cut short.
Paperwork. The simplest thing you ever think of. It was paperwork.
Budgeting issues.
Yeah. Paperwork
So
didn't get done.
Swamp Thing is my answer.
I'm going with Constantine because I did like it, and I think they could have did it if it was before Netflix was out there just snatching everything up the way they do now. But I
don't think they could have the right to snatch it. I think Warner Brothers trying to take over all this DC stuff back because of MCU. so they wanted to snatch it all back. That's why they let him lease it out and like, all right.
But they did get Lucifer though.
Yeah, I don't know. Thank God for Lucifer. I love that show. No, I'm going Swamp Thing because Swamp Thing. See, all right. So with Constantine, his story, at least his story, got to continue in another show. Him, like his own personal story, got to
Good
continue.
point. Now I gotta pick Swamp Thing too. I gotta agree with you on Swamp Thing.
Oh my God!
You made me jump to Swamp Thing.
Because I'm a great debater. But anyway, so I'm
not a debate.
Fine then. I'm a great talker. I don't know.
Go for it.
That's what she said. Anyway. Fell right into that one.
It wasn't meant to be.
I'm going Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing, his story never got to end. Like Watchmen's stories ended, it was fine. Constantine, he was able to finish his character arc and story in Legends. Flash, he came back on the 2010 Flash. Mm-hmm. So many times. It makes it. He
became a regular.
Yeah, he was a regular. He took the place of Barry's father's father. For goodness sake, like he would go to him as a father and listen to him, especially like a speed father. If that makes sense.
Yep.
So, but Swamp Thing didn't have none of that. It ended abruptly right before the season dropped. They said, "Yeah, we got to cut 2 episodes." They stuck together some stuff real quick to try to make the end of the last episode mean something, and that was it. I was like, "Oh my gosh, wait a minute! Like I need to know what happened." I'm like, "You can't end it. You end it like this?" And then they said, "Yeah, that's the end of it."
They did. I was like, even that part it was even good. Even that. Was
even the stuff they threw together at the end. I was like, you know what? We're gonna throw it together at the end. We see what happens. Maybe they fix something else up. And we come back with the second season. Never did. I need that Swamp Thing second season. At least, or if not second season, just like a HBO Max movie to finish off what happened. To finish off the story.
Oh.
One of the two. Maybe I don't need a whole season, but a little movie at the end. It can even be animated,
like
to finish it,
like they did with Serenity, Firefly. Oh yeah.
And just finish it off.
They gave them a movie to close it out and stuff. That was so good. That was for those people who remember Firefly and Serenity. The movie was good.
That's what I need.
Yeah.
At least that it can even be animated,
Netflix style or made for
HBO. No, made from HBO.
Oh, it was on Max. HBO Max.
Put it on HBO. Keep it on HBO Max.
Keep it on HBO. Have them. Oh yeah, it would be so good.
Just talk it up.
Yeah, everything he said, I agree with. That's the answer.
It's a great answer, right?
Great answer. Answer for the channel. I totally agree with that. So yeah, that part. You got. I ain't got nothing for y'all. We just go ahead and go. Y'all go ahead and go in the comment section and let us know which one of y'all believe was like, yeah, that. I hear what y'all saying, but I believe such and such is supposed to be.
The answer is Swamp Thing. Answer Swamp Thing. Let's just keep it real. Hey man, I did
answer it. Swamp Thing is a good answer.
It's a great answer.
But you guys, with your opinions, can give us an even better reason and see it from a different perspective. A different perspective of why something like, I don't know, Constantine or Flash. Please don't say Birds of Prey.
Got a better chance of saying Powerless.
The Flash. Even Powerless deserved a second season. Can't wait to read y'all responses. And until next time, guys, we'll see you guys later.
Deuces.